So you just met the lady of your dreams. You're out on a date, having a wonderful time, but you notice there's something that's just not right. Maybe you're speaking different languages. Maybe you're speaking different love languages. Love languages, what are they? Well, let's talk about it next on Ask the Adjutant.
Call on, call on, call on, Thomas Mengesha. He will fight for your rights with all of his might. He's Mengesha.
Greetings and salutations. I am Captain Tom Mengesha, United States Army retired and former adjutant for Base Support Battalion North out of Camp Buren, Kuwait. Folks, I had a viewer sent me a letter, and in the letter they're saying, Tom, I was out on a date with this wonderful young lady. We were at this wonderful high-end restaurant, and things were going well, but it was just something that just didn't seem quite right. I wanted to know if you can kind of help me out. And so that made me think of a book that I once read that talked about the 5 love languages. Now, for those of y'all who don't know what the 5 love languages are, those are ways that someone is able to show love and what they like to, how they like to have love shown to them, I should say. And you have acts of service, you have quality time, you have words of affirmation, you have physical touch, and you have receiving gifts. And depending upon what your love language is, if you are not speaking to your loved one or significant other in their love language, that could possibly cause problems. What am I talking about? Well, let's just say the person that you enjoy their company, the young lady or young man, you know, whoever you are and whoever you like, their love language is they like to have physical touch, you know, or they like to spend quality time with their significant other. And if you are just showering them with gifts and not giving them that physical touch or that quality time, they are always going to feel like they're missing out on something. So you always want to be sure that you speak the same love language. And there are various online tests that you can take that will go into greater detail about love language. You know, they ask you various questions, like one example would be, which of these 2 statements means more to you? Is it more important that your significant other gives you a gift, or is it more important that you hold hands with your significant other? Another set of questions could be, is it more important that the person does something for you to help you out, or is it more important that you receive notes? And that can kind of get into acts of service or words of affirmation. Now, again, acts of service is doing something, their love language, they like people doing things for them. And if you're just, you know, touching them all the time, so to speak, and you're not really helping them in the way that they desire to be helped, there's going to be frustration on their end. So I encourage the viewer to take one of the many online or examples or tests on the 5 love languages and find out what your love language is, and then also find out, I should say, gotta learn how to talk, find out what your significant other love language is, and then talk about it amongst the 2 of you all. And, you know, just know that that is just one dynamic of many things that go into a healthy relationship. Obviously, there's trust, there's attraction, but you certainly want to ensure that you give as well as receive love in the way that speaks to your love language? Well, I hope that answered my viewer's question thoroughly. And by the way, if you have a question for Ask the Adjutant, go ahead and leave it in the comments section below. I've been getting tons and tons of questions. I'm turning to our regular Dear Abby here. I started out doing reactions, and then I kind of shifted over to news, and I've shifted over to now Ask the Adjutant. But if you have any questions on anything, could be dealing with mental health. It could be dealing with the public activities of the day. It could even be dealing with spiritual matters. And by the way, I am not a biblical scholar. So for all of you priests, rabbis, imams, monks, Buddhists, everybody else out there, just know I am not that. But I will just give you my take on it as best as I understand it. And hopefully that'll give you some insight, and then you can certainly do your own further research. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, why not? Why not? Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this. Stand by. Let me see if I can do this online. And I go, boom. There you go. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. So go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified about future uploads on this channel. So with that, I wish you all blessings and blessings. Shalom.
Call on, call on, call on. Thomas Mengesha. He will fight for your rights